Imagine this. You walk into a store, spot a brand new smartphone on sale for almost half the price, and think you've scored the deal of the year. You bring it home excited, slide in your SIM card, and the second it powers on, your life changes forever. What if the thing you bought to stay connected starts calling you from 911 with no SIM card inside? And what if answering that call costs you everything? This is that story. It was a little after 10 p.m. in Brooklyn, New York. Aisha climbed the stairs to her fourth-floor walk-up, a tired but happy smile on her face. Her old phone had finally died, and today she'd scored a sleek new Phoenix S10 for just $89 at a small electronics shop in Flatbush. 2 days without talking to her mom back in Atlanta had felt like forever. Tonight I'm calling Mama properly, she thought. She placed the unopened box on her kitchen table and headed to the stove to heat up some leftovers. She was exhausted and starving. Then it started. A deep, violent vibration shook the entire box so hard it rattled across the table like it was possessed. The sound was unnaturally loud, like a phone having a seizure. Aisha froze, then slowly walked over. She opened the box. The brand new Phoenix S10 was ringing.
No SIM card inserted.
The screen clearly showed 911 calling. What the hell? She hesitated, then picked it up. The moment the phone touched her ear, a low, grotesque chuckle slithered into her brain. It wasn't human. It sounded like wet gravel mixed with pure hatred. You finally picked up. Aisha screamed and slammed the phone onto the floor. Kept ringing. She ran for the door, but the locks wouldn't turn. The windows wouldn't open. The walls themselves seemed to pulse with the phone's vibration. Then the voice came again, louder, angrier. Pick it up. On the living room wall, an impossible image appeared like a projector screen made of shadow. Her mother was standing on the edge of a rooftop in Atlanta, swaying dangerously close to the drop. If you don't answer, she falls. Trembling, Aisha picked up the phone. A lightning bolt of pain exploded through her skull. Blood poured from her ears, eyes, and nose. She collapsed unconscious on the floor. The case landed on the desk of Detective Kwame Okoro, a sharp, no-nonsense NYPD homicide investigator with a reputation for solving the unsolvable. He stared at the evidence. One completely fried Phoenix S10. The victim, Aisha Thompson, was in a coma with catastrophic brain damage. Doctors said it looked like her mind had been microwaved from the inside. Then a second case hit the same night. Zoya Adebayo, a young Somali-American woman living under strict family rules in Harlem, had secretly bought the same exact model from the same shady shop. She wanted to talk to her boyfriend Wasim without her brothers finding out. Same story. 911 with no SIM. Same demonic laugh. Same blood from every orifice. Same coma. Detective Kwame's captain was furious. You got 24 hours, Okoro. 2 victims in one night. Fix this or I'm pulling you. That same evening, Kwame's fiancée Zara called him. Babe, guess what I bought with my first big paycheck? A Phoenix S10. Super cheap too. Everyone's talking about how good it is. Kwame's blood ran cold. Zara, do not open that box. I'm coming right now. But he was too late. By the time he reached her apartment in Bed-Stuy, Zara was on the floor, blood leaking from her face, the phone still vibrating beside her. Paramedics said she had only a 5% chance of recovery. As they wheeled her into surgery, Zara briefly regained consciousness and grabbed Kwame's hand. 911, she whispered, then slipped away. Kwame became obsessed. He traced the phones. Every single victim had bought their Phoenix S10 from 2 small stores in the same Brooklyn neighborhood. Digging through cold cases, he found something disturbing. 15 years earlier, Professor Thomas Whitaker, a respected psychology lecturer, had been in a relationship with his stepdaughter, Andrea. When she tried to leave him for her real boyfriend, Victor, Thomas lost his mind. He attacked them both. Andrea fought back and killed him in self-defense. They buried the body in the backyard. That same night, while Andrea and Victor were on the phone, both their devices exploded. They died instantly with massive brain trauma. The phone Thomas had gifted Andrea was a prototype Phoenix S10. The phone had never been found. Until now. Kwame went to Andrea's mother, Mrs. Whitaker, who was now a broken shell of a woman living in fear. After hours of pleading, she led him to a locked closet and handed him the charred, melted remains of the original cursed phone. The second Kwame touched it, it started violently vibrating. The screen lit up, 911 calling, then the lights went out. A rotting, blackened figure crawled out of the phone, the twisted spirit of Professor Thomas Whitaker. "You think you can stop me?" it hissed. "Every girl who rejects a man who truly loves her. Everyone who chooses someone else. They belong to me now." Kwame ran to the prayer corner of the house where a candle was burning. He slammed the cursed phone into the flame. The spirit screamed and began burning with it. "I'll come back. I always come back." Kwame held the melting phone until his own hand was badly burned. He didn't let go until the device was nothing but molten plastic and ash. The spirit let out one final shriek and dissolved into black smoke. Back at the hospital, Aisha, Zoya, and Zara all woke up from their comas within minutes of each other. The doctors called it a miracle. Kwame, his bandaged hand still smoking slightly, rushed to Zara's room. She smiled weakly when she saw him. "What happened to me?" she asked. "Just a bad dream, baby. It's over now." He kissed her forehead. "And when you get better, we're getting married. No more waiting." The city breathed a sigh of relief. Detective Kwame Okoro was hailed as a hero. But sometimes, late at night, people in Brooklyn still report hearing a phone vibrating violently, even when it's turned off. And if you look closely at the new Phoenix S11 model that just dropped, the emergency number pre-programmed in is still 911. So tell me, if you found an amazing deal on a new phone tomorrow, would you still buy it? If the story sent chills down your spine, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We drop a new terrifying true-inspired tale every week on Eerie Narratives. What should I tell next? Drop your scariest requests below. Stay safe out there, and whatever you do, don't answer 911 if there's no SIM card inside.